Imagine you're lining up to face AFC Bournemouth at the weekend for Liverpool, and suddenly tragedy hits you.
Colombian authorities are continuing to search for the father of the Liverpool forward Luis Diaz, who was kidnapped over the weekend.
Police are searching a forest in northern Colombia for the father of Liverpool forward Luis Diaz after he was kidnapped at the weekend. The area on Colombia's border with Venezuela.
Both your parents have been kidnapped thousands of miles away in Colombia. On October 28, 2023, Luis Diaz faced this unimaginable nightmare when armed men took his father, Luis Manuel Diaz, and his mother from a petrol station, plunging their family into a harrowing ordeal. As the world watched, Luis Diaz battled not only the emotional turmoil of his father's abduction, but also the pressure of maintaining his career as a professional athlete. This is the story of resilience, love, and the fight against despair in the face of adversity. Luis Diaz was born on January 12, 1997 in Barrancas, La Guajira, Colombia, a region marked by poverty and limited opportunities. Growing up in a close-knit family, Diaz faced numerous challenges, including malnutrition that left him physically fragile. Undoubtedly, even the most difficult moments cannot break his love for the game. He trained on the bare roads of the park of his village. In addition, he had a role model to look up to in the face of his father, Luis. He loved the game and was a disciplined ex-amateur himself. He received undivided support from his family, which left plenty of hope and encouragement within him to have a go at his dream against all odds. Club career to becoming a star. Diaz's journey to stardom began when he joined Atletico Junior at just 17 years old. However, as he moved through the ranks, his talent was apparent. He impressed Junior FC and signed with FC Porto in 2019, and again he was able to live up to expectations on the European stage. He became quite determined as he worked hard to earn a starting position with the team and gained interest from several top clubs. He would later sign with Liverpool in January 2022. Since then, Diaz has represented Liverpool at the highest level over 80 times. Each step of his career was marked by perseverance, proving that hard work can overcome adversity. Reputation as a family-oriented individual. Throughout his ascent in football, Luis Diaz has remained deeply connected to his roots and family values. He often speaks about the importance of family in his life, crediting them for his success. Despite achieving fame and recognition, he continues to prioritize family above all else. His commitment to supporting his loved ones is evident in his charitable efforts back home, where he aims to uplift those in need. This strong sense of family not only shapes who he is as a person, but also fuels his drive to succeed on this pitch. As Diaz faced the unimaginable challenge of his parents' kidnapping, these values became even more critical, highlighting the emotional stakes involved in his journey. The crisis, the kidnapping. On October 28, 2023, a harrowing event unfolded in Barrancas, Colombia, when armed men on motorcycles ambushed Luis Diaz's parents at a petrol station. The kidnappers seized Luis Manuel Diaz and his wife, Silenis Marulanda, at gunpoint. In a swift response, law enforcement managed to rescue Silenis shortly after the abduction, but Luis Manuel was taken away into the mountains by his captors. This traumatic incident not only shattered their sense of safety, but also plunged Luis Diaz into a state of emotional turmoil as he faced the agonizing uncertainty of his father's fate. The kidnapping highlighted the ongoing threat of violence in Colombia, particularly from guerrilla groups like the National Liberation Army, which has been active in the region for decades. As news of the kidnapping spread, it sent shockwaves through both local and international communities. The Colombian government mobilized hundreds of police and military personnel to locate Luis Manuel Diaz, initiating a search that underscored the urgency and gravity of the situation. As for Luis Diaz, this marked the beginning of a painful ordeal that would test his resilience and commitment to both family and football in ways he had never imagined. Initial reaction. Upon hearing the devastating news of his father's kidnapping, Luis Diaz was engulfed in shock and despair. The helplessness he felt was profound as the result of a situation sank in. He was thousands of miles away while his father was in the hands of armed men. In an emotional statement, he expressed the turmoil that gripped him and his family. Every second, every minute, our anxiety grows. The weight of uncertainty loomed large over him as he struggled to maintain focus on football amid such personal turmoil. Diaz's desperation was palpable. He pleaded for his father's immediate release, calling for compassion from the kidnappers. This suffering will only end when we have him home with us, he said, reflecting the the anguish that consumed him. The emotional toil was immense, making it difficult for him to concentrate on his professional commitments while grappling with the fear of his father's safety, support of teammates and coaches. During this incredibly challenging time, Luis Diaz found unwavering support from Liverpool FC, demonstrating the strength of camaraderie within the team. Manager Jurgen Klopp publicly expressed his concern for Diaz, acknowledging the emotional turmoil he faced. "It was a pretty tough night, to be honest," Klopp said, emphasizing how the situation affected the team's preparations for matches. Despite his personal challenges, Diaz wanted to be part of the squad, showcasing his dedication to the club even in the face of adversity. Teammates also rallied around him, displaying solidarity in various ways. In a poignant gesture during a match against Nottingham Forest, Diogo Jota scored a goal and immediately held up a shirt bearing Diaz's name and number. This act of support resonated deeply with fans and players alike, highlighting the emotional weight of the moment. The crowd responded with a standing ovation, a powerful reminder of the community surrounding Diaz during this difficult period. Football as an outlet. In the wake of his father's kidnapping, Luis Diaz found a way to channel his emotions into his performances on the pitch, using football as a means of coping with the overwhelming stress and anxiety surrounding his family's crisis. His return to the game was marked by a determination to honor his father while navigating the emotional turmoil that threatened to derail his focus. One of the most poignant moments came during Liverpool's match against Luton Town on November 5, 2023. After being brought on as a substitute, Diaz scored a dramatic equalizer in stoppage time, rescuing a point for his team. As he celebrated, he lifted his shirt to reveal a heartfelt message: "Libertad para, freedom for Dad." This powerful gesture not only showcased his emotional state, but also served as a public plea for his father's release from captivity. The moment resonated deeply with teammates and fans alike, highlighting the intersection of personal struggle and professional commitment. Diaz's emotional celebration was a testament to his resilience. After the match, he expressed his gratitude for being able to contribute despite the chaos in his life. "Today, the footballer is not speaking to you. Today, Lucho Diaz, the son of Luis Manuel Diaz, is speaking to you," he shared in an emotional statement on social media following the game. His words captured the anguish and desperation felt by his family and underscored how deeply personal this ordeal had become. In addition to the Luton Town match, Diaz continued to excel on the pitch during this tumultuous time. His performances were infused with purpose as he dedicated each goal and every assist to his father, reminding himself and others of what was at stake. Teammates and fans recognized this dedication, offering support through gestures such as wearing shirts with his name or celebrating goals in honor of his family. Through football, Luis Diaz not only found an outlet for his emotions, but also a way to keep hopes alive amid uncertainty. Each match became an opportunity to fight back against despair and demonstrate that even in the darkest times, love and resilience can shine through. The comeback, finding form again. Luis Diaz's journey back to form following his father's kidnapping is a testament to his resilience and determination. After the emotional turmoil of the kidnapping, he gradually returned to the pitch, coming off the bench in subsequent matches and slowly regaining his rhythm. By December 2023, he was not only participating in games, but also making significant contributions to Liverpool's success, with a goal and assist being notable performances. A pivotal moment came on January 7, 2024, during the FA Cup match against Arsenal. Diaz played an integral role in knocking out the Gunners, scoring a crucial goal that showcased his skill and tenacity. This performance marked a significant milestone in his comeback, proving that he was back stronger than ever. His ability to perform under pressure resonated with fans and commentators alike, who praised his mental fortitude during such trying times. As the months progressed, Diaz's father was finally rescued after nearly 2 weeks in captivity, bringing immense relief and joy to Luis and his family. The reunion was an emotional highlight, fueling Luis's motivation on the field even further. Luis Diaz emerged from this ordeal not just as a talented football player, but as a symbol of strength and perseverance. His journey illustrates how love for family and passion for football can coexist even in the face of adversity. Through it all, he has shown that true resilience is about rising above challenges and continuing to strive for greatness, both on and off the pitch. Luis Diaz's journey reminds us that resilience can triumph over adversity. If you found this story inspiring, share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe for more uplifting tales from the world of sports.